They just have the better laning presence and the push. So yeah, it's Secret. I'm sorry, the drum roll was just anticlimactic because I'm just going with Secret. Just this one. I'm sorry. I don't see what they bring to the table. It's too much meh.
Moxie, what needs to happen for Team Nigma have a good game here?
Oh boy, I think they need to have favorable lane matchups. I think Marley, but I'm just really concerned because, you know, I doubted Secret a little bit that first time around, and like you saw how clean they play. You know, I think Matu went 14-0 and like 7 or something like in that first. So I'm gonna have to hop on the Secret train here.
Come on, guys. Surely Captain Kuro has learned something from that first game and is going to put all those lessons into work, because that is the Team Nigma strategy so far every series in the DPC League Upper Division. Team Nigma loses the first game and then comes back with winning the 2 after that. So I am hoping for at least a game 3 here. But first, Team Nigma have to prove themselves against Team Secret in the second game. Let's hear what our commentary team has to say about this one. It is...
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yes, game 2 ready to go between Secret and Nigma. And Fog, what are some of your first impressions from the drafts this time round?
I'm at a very big concern for Team Nigma, I'll be totally honest with you. With them opening with... It's gonna be Miracle's hero immediately, right? As soon as that Morphling gets showed, you know Secret's like, we have to just full out commit onto this hero, pick heroes that are all gonna counteract it. And I feel like they get to the litter when they're able to set the game up like this. This Elder Titan pick is amazing. It's also into a Nature's Prophet, so he's into summons. He's versus Morphling, and he has Rubik behind him. This looks like a really, really strong draft from Secret, and right away, look at the way that they shift the lanes. Even though that Doom was picked versus the Void Spirit, they're putting the Ursa versus the Doom. That does not sound fun for Weehaw at all.
Yeah, I mean, we saw obviously last game, Secret having that sort of switch up in where the cores were going to make sure that we are at a tough time. And you're right, yeah, Secret doing it again here, getting the Ursa versus Doom.
Yeah, and I'm worried that their draft is too passive, too greedy. I see Morphling, I see Doom, I see Dark. I feel like every single one of these heroes, they need some time to be able to get online. They need items to be able to actually provide them any way to actually fight. While I see Secret, I feel like they can just brawl whenever they want. They don't really need items early on. Their lanes are also going to be... yeah, like I said, quite concerned for Nigma, and we're going to see how much they can actually do, especially with this Kuroki Nature's Prophet, if he's able to cure the farm for Miracle. Right now he's doing a good job of pushing it.
Let's see.
I see 2 of these lanes being easy though.
No,
mid lane is going to be pretty hard.
Yeah.
Bottom, I feel like Darkseer lanes always just don't do too great. And then top, once the ET starts getting levels in that aura, once he hits level 3, they're going to start just charging.
I mean, and sort of overall though, you know, last game obviously Nigma, their last pick being Mind Control's Beastmaster, didn't have a great time. Is it at least better, the last pick Darkseer in this game? You say it's still hard, but is it going to be as rough as the Beastmaster?
I'm just not sure. He at least gives them the combo for the team fights with the Earthshaker, but I'm just not sure what it's going to provide. The lane, like we said, it kind of gives your lane up in a way. Especially when you're playing with a passive hero like Earthshaker, it can be a bit hard to actually make it work. I'm not too sure about this one. It's looking a little bit weird and just a little bit too greedy. It's going to take time for all these to get on. And I see a lot of fun combos too from Zeke with this Elder Titan. Like, let's say if Zai gets Ags, he's able to get Shard. You have Puck Coil, you have other heroes that lead the charge. Then you have a way to get that aura immediately on top of Morphling. The past has been a little bit harder, but now with this new Shard, you just appear on top of the stomp. You can actually always apply your aura. And then there's Rubik versus Earthshaker. The reason that they picked this one, it used to be harder to actually steal Fissure, but now you have this insane cast range to be able to actually get the upper. Feels like really master planning again from Seek. I'm really hoping that the Nigma draft can surprise me some.
I mean, and how would you sort of imagine his impact's going to be this game on the Doom? You know, we saw last game his back got slowed down because of the matchup. This game, he's not going to have too easy of a time against the Ursa. Bottom lane, Nisha will be fine. Mind Control. Puppy's going in aggressive onto him. He's got to jump away, but need a look for him. He's going out with the TP and he's away back to the
Beta Kuro TP. Okay, nice. That was a nice TP from Kuro too, but Puppy just reading ahead of there. For the Doom, it doesn't look like it's gonna be the easiest game. His lane is gonna be very hard, as we've already said.
Yeah.
Matu already taking advantage of that one. And the way that they set up too is, who do you actually want to Doom? It's probably gonna be either the ET or the Ursa in a lot of these situations. That's why they pick Nisha Void Spirit, because he can dodge and play around it and also be counter to Morph. Doesn't feel like it's gonna be the easiest game for Weehaw to get the right target. Farming pretty well up top, but now that he's been ditched for a moment, he can't walk up to the wave at all. So he does step up, they're going to throw the Spirit, and they're going to start pressuring him.
Well, has to walk away as quickly as he stepped towards it. Punches here from the two of them. Mid, Matu. Room control. Oh, I say that though. He's not going to want to come in on that.
They might be able to actually kill Matu if they're lucky here. He doesn't have a point in the Earthshock, and Weehaw does have his Stomp as well as the Scorcher. GH is spotted though. They still have some potential to kill the Ursa if Matu's not careful. But now we see lanes are starting to break, and they are going for it.
There we go. Have they got enough lockdown? It looks like they will. They bring Kuro in. Matu's trying to find Weehaw in return. He's not going to be able to do so. So Nigma, I mean, a very well-needed move there around the mid. They had to do something about this bear having a completely free lane against Weehaw.
Yeah, loving GH's just persistence to stay there. Even though I think he knew he was under vision, he has the level 3. So if he gets the block, he gets the secondary stun from the Aftershock and do so. And now Kuroki can actually set himself up to take away bounty runes. So it's probably going to be 3 bounty runes for Nigma. And a decent punch with their very greedy lineup, getting themselves.
Surge is this?
Top.
Miracle top. Low on the juice. Zai gonna just chase him all the way back to the tower.
The regen now as well. Just a few stick charges to his name.
Yeah, they're stacking that hard camp with Zai so that he can get this farm. And we're seeing him having a good amount of farm, just being able to actually play the lane. While we look at bottom on the opposing side, my control, he's suffering quite a bit. Team last hits.
I mean,
Can't look to pressure this lane much.
Top. Kuroki. He stepped a little too far forward here. Zanyap so able to beat him down. We sort of had the panel talk about how you sort of want to go around building the off-lane Elder Titan nowadays. As you said with the shard, other than that, are you still going for sort of the just your boots upgraded into what phase or treads and into a drums? Or?
Yeah, I think it depends on how your lane is going. If you're dominating, go phase.
Okay.
If you're really dominating, you go phase drum. And if you're really, really dominating, just go phase axe right away. So he has some items in between.
Oh my goodness, Miracle's got a fair bit of strength shifted up, but still, his HP's just disappearing there. Kuro, they're taking half of his health there with a punch. They do have Weehaw coming in to shut down Zai. Now with the Doom, they'll be able to find a Miracle. He'd love to get that last hit. Isn't going to be the case though, as Weehaw will get the kill. Zai ticks down to the Doom.
Good rotation. Relieves that pressure a bit there off of the Morphling. But now Matu, he finds himself a haste bottom. He's going to do the same move on the opposing side. GH.
Get away from this bear. And for sort of Matu this game, even though he starts mid, is he still going to go for the heavy farming items like the Battle Fury on his build-up?
Not too sure, to be honest with you. I think he will, just because he's going to act as that 5 or as the 1 position, and he immediately does queue it up. Yeah, and he's playing versus the Nature's Prophet. I think he has to just go for this hard carry.
Yeah, you still do.
Because the Void Spirit's going to go for the Nisha, getting pressured bottom. Nisha's going to be going for like the phase agonist, so maybe a Witchblade in between. So he wants to be the super hard transition. And Zai's actually, oh, look at that. Okay. So he's going to go for Midas. So they're probably feeling like they can outscale and probably maybe feeling that they have a good position for the ET to just get leveled.
Mind control.
Is there one thing that you lack?
Quick catch underneath the tower there by Nisha. I mean, yeah, because that's going to be the thing, right? If this slow game remains even, And Matu gets himself his Battle Fury. Zai gets a Midas. Just in comparison, what sort of Nigma's chances of keeping up? I guess Doom's always going to be able to keep up because Doom, we are going to get a lot of farm on himself. Yeah, huge pressure on, in particular, mind control for him to be able to keep up in this game as a Dark Seer against these cores that are just going to scale infinitely better with that sort of accelerator.
Yeah, and Zai will... The one thing that you do kind of lack sometimes, even though you're a 3-position ET, is finding ways to get farm and levels if you're not just constantly fighting. So this will always provide it for him, and attack speed, as he's going to go for that Aghanim build. And he's forced Miracle to the jungle, which is probably what he wants to do anyway, because he has his Morbid, and he'll get the lane to the Kuroki top. But this just means that there's just free plays for bottom. Oh, Puppy now gets the coil too.
I do have We Are by his side though, mind control.
They scan. They get the scan right behind. They actually read the word watching his move. Level 6 Puppy. Nisha just hit 6 not too long ago. Standard Puppy somehow just level 6. And watching the rotation, Weehaw just walking under this ward, making his move toward bottom. Another ward spotting him out. About getting the go if he...
Search up. Trying to get in it. Puppy. Oh, they're going to drop the Doom down for him. They want to secure themselves to kill, leaving no chance to jump away. And it'll get the job done. Puppy down.
I mean, Weehaw really just hates Puppy today. He
last in him last game.
In one game, and now he doomed him first and second Doom.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Looking to pressure the tower though with the ion shells. He's lifting the wave. Mind control though, getting gone on.
Same time mid Matu. He's going for Kuro. Kuro time for the TP out. Ooh, nice push back there from Miracle. Will keep Kuro safe.
And they can't actually turn any of this kill on the puck into any pressure. The tower takes only like 15-20 damage after it had initially taking. Now Nisha jumping forward. Puppy's back.
He's able to take the bounty route.
Is under attack.
Close to bringing GH down. They'll jump the coil just down onto Weehaw. Ancient Draft come crashing through. Puppy. He's able to step to the side. Now Matu's in. Weeha's speedy though with the drums pop. They cannot continue to chase down the Doom. Weeha's going to be fine.
Disengage there. More time for Miracle to just get his farm, not get pressured at all.
Yeah, here we have the timing here. So 10-minute Midas on the offlane ET. Not a bad time at all there, Zai.
Yeah, pretty damn good. Already level 8 too. He's gonna have very high levels just because of this, and that's gonna make him have higher levels of natural order soon. And bottom actually. Oh, GH at 6. Nisha.
Wasn't ready for that at all.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So they are getting some pretty decent kills. The game actually here. It's in the net worth experience, definitely leading for Secret. They've been able to split themselves up, and of course the Midas. Having some good stuff. Yapstor actually finds himself an Ion Shell. Might be able to make some stuff happen. Oh, even an ET too. He can actually go up top and look to set some stuff up with this. So they're gonna look to stop Kuroki. Kuroki got a lot of farm chilling top. Space to farm. Anytime the Miracle's able to back up to the jungle and they're not under any tower pressure or anything like that, you're feeling very happy for a team.
Yeah.
Swinging over. Doom is back up in 5. Echo's on cooldown, but they're going to get a good wrap around here.
Yeah, if GH can get a good Fisher block and allow Weehaw to run someone down, get in range for the Doom.
Yapsor did see the smoke wrap around GH. Filled himself for a second. They're getting the ion shells prepared onto both of these frontliners.
It's going to be hard for Weehaw to get in on them now. Oh, maybe not though. Fisher sets up for the Doom, but there is back of Kuro coming in, trapping him in the spout. They have the control to take him down. Vacuum there from Michael onto the two of them, but Matu's in with the counterplay. Goes straight over towards Weehaw. GH taken out as Nigma. They're having a run. They've lost 3. Mind control. Is he going to be able to get himself out? He's got Surge in a second. It isn't going to come soon enough though. A fade bolt to the back from Yapsor takes him down as Nigma. They commit 4 heroes and lose them all there. To get that kill on Nisha as Secret really make them pay for that.
Matu turns up right before he has his Battle Fury finished. Now he gets a couple kills, has the Battle Fury done, and another great read. Secret can set up so quickly and just TP'd instantly to set up for that fight and just outnumber.
Radiant's bottom tower.
As soon as they saw GH, it seemed like they were aware that this game was coming in, and they such quick frequency. When you show up to these fights with so many numbers versus ET at this point in the game, that's the size. Oh, hell, give me these spirits. He just gets it through like 4 heroes and dealing unreal damage. Kuroki might find 3 couriers here.
Radiant's courier
Found one.
has been
He's
killed.
found 2. The goal for the team.
Mid, we hot. We'll be okay. And Miracle did get some good space out of that whole pressure that was happening up top. He was able to finish bottom tower, and as good as Yasha done. So he's getting the space to farm. And with this greedy draft, I think anytime that they are able to do it's okay. With losing the 4 heroes obviously isn't great, but anytime that they can buy from Miracle.
We're seeing it. Is this going to work out for in this game? He's going for the Manta into Ags. He wants to make those Q plays. I imagine with the Shaker, right? That's the intention here. And
he's gonna. The totem's gonna be low level though for GH.
Yeah, he's only got
time.
See if he starts to shift once into it now.
He has a lot of different things that he can do in this game. When he does have Ags as well, like he turns into the enemy Void Spirit. He gets a lot of different. He has a lot of different plays that he can do. Just has to watch to not get caught too many times. It's really on the hunt. Nisha, Spirit Vessel done. No Manta on Miracle. Finds him.
They're in with the jump. As you said, that Vestal causing huge issues here for Miracle. Can he get himself out? He's going to be dragged back by the telekinesis into the Remnant, but it's not quite enough damage to kill him. We are coming in with the saving grace of the Doom down on Tanisha as Miracle can turn and fight back. They're able to protect their morph and even find Puppey here as well by the looks of it. They run him down with the Iron Shell damage. Puppey, he's out with the orb. And they got anything else to throw out? Fisher in a few seconds is going to be up before the orb is, but Puppey will have a phase shift to play around with. And he's got him. He's got him, GH.
Quick response from Nigma this time around. Just like last time, Secret were the ones with the quick TPs. This time they help out their buddy. And yeah, just getting the coil from the tree line, but not getting any type of silence or disable. He gets the full shift off. Even if he's affected by Vestal, it's full shift. They had Zai. Definitely be able to get the kill, but Zai was busy farming. See it again. He's really able to get the morph off, and he has a lot of wand charges, and
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Weeha's getting close to BKB now too after that, so he's going to be able to be that constant threat of just charging in and letting his teammates set up for their spells as GH is getting close to a blink, so that'll be really nice when they get these 2 item timings together. They can off the fight pretty nicely, but now Secret, they see an opportunity for them to get into the Roche Fair and they're mid down.
There won't be any chance for the Nigma to get her in time. Speed that matters. Tear down the Roshan.
Roshan has fallen to the
Ages.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Battle Fury, his farm's going to continue at a very impressive pace.
Very even game so far, though.
It is.
Less than 1k gold lead. And
Dire's middle tower
experience
is
still
under attack.
leading for Seeker, probably because of this minus and the way that they use sources early.
Radiant's
but,
bottom tower
so far
is
from
under
Nigma.
attack.
It's greedy draft. They're making it work. And Kuro now blanketing the bottom side with words. This, to me, says, Miracle, you're staying bottom for the next long time. And this dancing around Zai.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Zai, use your Midas then.
He's scouting with his spirit.
Oh.
He's actually getting set up on.
He's looking in a lot of trouble here. Quick move from Nigma as he shows himself in the lane. Matu. It's going to be able to get at least, or is it GH? Oh, they got him. Top lane. Nisha Puppey. The aggressive play onto mind control. The 2 of them, though, not quite enough burst to bring him down. They've got to run. We are in.
So he has a hood.
And he's ready to chase. He's coming in. He's got the Doom ready to drop. Does he want to pop it? Oh, he's looking for Puppey. I'd rather have Nisha, though. Nisha, the bigger of the 2 targets, but Nisha's away.
So many of these elusive heroes that you gotta get the pump fake going for the Doom, can't quite get it off on Tenny. I can't believe they actually went for mind control there into the tower. Maybe just trying to force the reaction, which they did get, and to hit mid.
Dire structures are fortified.
But an ambitious go. And now without Echo up, they're feeling
Radiant's
pretty
bottom
confident to go for
tower is
the
under
here.
attack.
By impact.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Matu already ready to look for some more here. 3 minutes still on the Aegis.
Just trying to keep control of that enemy jungle because they know that Miracle has full control of theirs. GH now looking to playing around bottom for this Morphling. He can still always be able to find kills if they are not prepared for this jump. With all this
Radiant's
ward coverage that
bottom
Hiroki
tower
gave
is
him
under
earlier,
attack.
this is a nice way to play around the Morphling.
Matu, yeah, he wants to go for this with the surge coming to an end. He's committing, and he's got it. For this blink, I mean, doing wonders, of course, as well for just chasing down these heroes surging away.
Dire's top tower is
He's
under
always
attack.
ready to catch up.
Setting up down for bottom. Look at the vision coverage. 4 wards committed to protect Miracle bottom. They understand how important it really is. Same private Miracle. Really want to try to find any aggressive moves to Puppy, but won't be able to. Basher now finished for Matumba.
Radiant are scanning.
Really scary on this Ursa.
Down as well, ready to fight. No,
Maybe looking to bait Puppy.
yeah. See if they fall for it. Pitcher set up. With the jump, there's Matu with the counterplay. Straight away takes down GH. He's going to look towards Miracle. Miracle's trying to run, but the backup's here for Secret. Telekinesis into the Etherem and drag back. Miracle popping the Manta. And he's spit out to the side there, into the sleep. They cannot get him out.
And look what... It might not seem like a big spell, but look
Radiant's
at
middle tower
Yapstor.
is under
Almost full
attack.
strength more, and he has the strength stun. So these are 3-second stuns that he can be dishing out from super far range in the fights. And such a bait. Puppy, they're reading the map so perfectly. They know how they want to play bottom. They just bait
Dire's
this
bottom
Morphling
tower
in.
is under attack.
I'm watching for these adaptive strikes from Yapstor. This is the distance that you can cast this from too, and even pushing them out. Definitely be a problematic for more. Just like that, up to a 4K gold lead, 8,000 experience. They get the 1 kill. The 1 kill on Miracle.
They go.
Completely halts Nigma.
I mean, you got to imagine that Nigma is going to be much more careful about being baited like that now.
Yep.
that was
Don't go for
definitely
the
a bit of a
5
wake-up
position
call.
anymore.
For sure.
Yeah, it's like they love killing Puppy, but you know, at some point it is a bit of a bait. Even though he is so farmed as these 5 positions always, have to be a little more careful. Puppy has blink now. Secret probably looking to pick up the pace a bit here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They really want
They do.
Orb this guy out. Away.
Radiant's top tower
Say
is under
a sort of
attack.
continuation from the last game. Right, it was sort of just all in on Puppy. That was the
Radiant's
strat.
middle tower has fallen.
The Puppy puck also, especially, is such a nuisance for months and months now that he first for himself, and it really feels like every time they pick it, it's literally only been Puppy playing it. I feel like nobody else really takes.
See this bait again. Perfectly done. All to plan for Secret there. And Miracle just not quite able to make it away from this. Puppy, having a bit of a giggle there. He's having, he's having a good time. He's having a bit of smart. We've got the camera in the right position today. We can see his emotions.
When you can read a play like that, you definitely feel really good about yourself.
Yeah.
Vibe, right? You're like, yo, I'm baiting the hell out of them, and then they jump. You're like, yourself a little Zai. There it is. The Agonimus is done. So he has his massive threat potential now inside of these fights. I think you may have to doom him, actually.
Dire
Pretty
are
sure he's the
scanning.
main doom target for Weeha.
I think so as well. I mean, sure, like Nisha's annoying, but he's definitely not going to do as much damage as Zai is running through these
Yeah,
fights.
Zai's going to just he really is going to just take over the fight if he gets like 1 or 2 good spirits off. Yeah. And he's also he enables the rest of his team to do a lot more damage. That's just going to instantly dispel it. It's just not going to allow him to fight.
Absolutely, you doom him every time, for sure. And that's the sort of nice thing, right? He's going to be pretty easy to doom right now. There's nothing to really stop him from getting caught out by it. As he's going to be right on the front lines, of course, trying to provide that aura and punch people down. So Weeha's got an easy target in these team fights.
Yeah, they still have this base ward, so they're actually seeing Secret set up for this big defense bottom right now.
Radiant's top tower
See what Nigma
is
does with
under
this
attack.
information is
Dire's
she immediately
middle
just gets
tower
lead.
is under attack.
Starting to go on him. See what sort of backup they have for him into the lift, into the damage from MATUMBAMAN. He's dead, and now he's tried to come in on this. He's got to run. He's dropped the Doom down onto the bear, and that Doom's not going to do anything at all. He was trying to do his best to help Miracle, but that's all he had to offer, and it didn't stop him from taking down Miracle. Literally throughout the duration of that telekinesis. This bear's starting to get very scary.
Now, if anything, he actually hurt Miracle more because he gave Doom. So now for the next, they're just going to blink Doom. And the cast range, as we all know for the new Rubik,
global.
is absolutely ridiculous.
It's crazy,
global,
yeah.
Exactly.
It's insane. And with the Ether range, of course, on top of the passive.
Yeah, now it's going to be, now it's super hard for Miracle to do what he wants to do and play this greedy pushing style down bottom. And he has committed for that Aghanim. So when Void Spirit gets his Ags, there's now going to be silences for the Morphling too, and he only has a Manta to play around it. There's so much that Miracle's going to have to be addressing. Starting to take control of this game. Well, sure, only 4K gold lead, but 15,000 experience
Radiant
lead.
are
Just getting
scanning.
way more out of the map.
15,000?
15,000 experience.
That's a lot of XP.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ah, they're ready away in.
Doom.
Straight into the Doom. He's trying to run, and he's going to fall in. Maybe they can get a denial. We are trying to commit knock the up, so he's put the BKB, but Matthew's right by his side. We are got to be careful. As the BKB being used, they'll kite it out for now. Nisha's ready to go back in, maybe when the BKB comes to an end. As we are trying to split for the rest of his team. They'll try and escape, hidden in the sprout. We'll actually get forced nicely out of it there by the Fisherman GH, and that actually keeps Kuro alive. For now, Puppy's still hunting. And Nisha is as well, actually. They do end up finding him in the trees. Nisha getting the kill onto Kuro, despite their best efforts to get him out of there.
Hey. At least the Darkseer, at least my control ate the Doom for his Morphling,
Tank
right?
the Doom.
On that initiation, so at least Miracle's probably like, okay, cool. Now I don't have to worry about that in the next 2 minutes or so.
For sure. That's something.
So definitely seeing Secret just continue to look for all these battles.
And Matthew is
Zai is
so farm right now.
Yeah. Zai is doing the Ag Shard build after the Aghanims. I had a feeling it would too, because it feels really cool versus the Morph. Especially if he's coiled, you're always gonna just appear right next to him. Right on
The
top of your
seeds
spirit.
of fortune.
Yeah, he bought it. He committed. Awesome. I actually have not. I've only tried this once in practice. I haven't seen any actual players do it, so I'm really excited.
I mean, it's super strong, right? Especially when you have the Ags, because you're immediately going to get that magic immunity when you turn up and you're in the center of the fight. So you're going to be a huge issue to deal with.
Coil.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's got some really cool potential, and
yeah.
Let's see what Nigma does to be able to deal with it. Let's GH still only level 1 totem. Miracle has Ags done, so the totem are not going to be as impactful.
But I mean, it's still cute stuff to play around with from the other team. I mean, is there anything else that he's going to be looking towards to use the morph against?
He can turn into the ET. The ET spirit. Get himself a free BKB in the team fight. Plus 300 damage.
Now that sounds pretty good.
Dire's bottom tower.
As long as he can
that
get
sounds pretty good.
Himself in the midst of the fights, without, as long as he doesn't get initiated and jump.
Sure. He's going to turn into Shaker still.
Pops the Arcane Rune after turning into the Shaker too. And oh, that's a fissure stolen for Yapsor.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The big steal. Also, for those who don't know, it doesn't really make too much of a
attack.
difference, but when you steal at fissure, you get aftershock. So when if someone's standing next to him and he lifts, he'll have aftershock around him. If someone's standing next to him and he fade bolts, he'll have aftershock stun around him. Point out.
Wait, why? What?
I don't know. It's just
that doesn't make any sense. He doesn't even have a shard himself.
Tied to fissure. It's just the mechanic.
And now with the coil on and mind control, they might just find themselves another. Into the sleep stop. He's gone.
Fight's looking hard for Enigma to approach, even though they attempted with this smoke to swing over to that Roche. Now with 2 dead, 3 Roche on for Seer.
It really is. Straight into the pit.
Dire are scanning.
That does. I mean, but that sounds very peculiar. What's tied
Dire's
to
turret
fissure?
has been killed.
It's tied to fissure.
Even though he did not have an axe shard himself.
You can even see it, like, if he's standing next to AoE around him, get a little aftershock stun. It's probably not useful in a lot of situations, but I mean, if some situations it might make a difference.
Dyer's top tower is under
Versus like
attack.
an army of like illusions or something, and you have like you actually
What's the measure of power?
Oh man, he's got a miracle!
miracle. Oh no.
Oh. Well, that's an oof right there.
Now Nisha has an axe. And a ceremonial robe on top for him too, so more status boost and magic damage, and this Morphling, every time he's dead, it heals him for eternity. So they just have no pressure on the map whatsoever when he does go down. Really taking control really quickly here. Matu.
He's already looking for his next target.
Oh yeah, Abyssal's up in 3 seconds.
Oh, mind
Gonna
control. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in a whole lot of trouble.
Radiant are scared.
Hey, this game's really ramped up in pace. It was a close beginning between the two teams, but now 29 minutes in, Secret
Dyer's bottom
starting
tower is
to
under attack.
just break Nigma apart.
And they find GH2.
It just doesn't stop.
Split push, it never stops. Secret. The Mercy is gone.
Dyer's
Just sort of the
structures are
moment where it really seemed that Nigma sort of just switched themselves up a little bit, started
Dyer's bottom tower
to be less, sort of coordinated with these moves. You can't allow that against Secret. Secret will immediately punish that and just get such a huge lead off the back of a few misplays.
Yeah. Not seeing much hope for many of the heroes. Like, just Miracle really for any hope in the game. And look at all these counters. Again, my control, bottom 2 net worth, the support again. They just find so much out of the map. And they're just not able to utilize. It seems like both games are not able to utilize their offlaner much. Need to have Mike.
Weeha? I mean, this has just turned into a highlight reel of Nigma's cause dying.
Yep. Feels like they can do nothing. You're just moving around in
Hey,
units.
got the courier. There you go, Kuro's out.
Okay, he got something. My god. What a beatdown this has become. Everyone on Secret looks like they're just running around doing their own thing now. Everyone's just showing in lanes. They can't do anything to punish it.
And it feels a little bit weird, right? So this build for Miracle, and we saw, he's changing into the Shaker, but it just, with the low points and enchant totem, what does it sort of offer? Your whole build-up this game has been towards this ability to use against the opponents,
Dyer's middle tower
and it just doesn't seem that threatening.
Dyer's
No, it
top
does not.
tower
And,
is under attack.
T-Governor said it on the panel too. It's like this Morphling is gonna have a hard time until he has his 2 big defensive items, the Mant and the BKB. And since he's omitted from going for the BKBs, it's super hard for him to fight. There's so many different silences and control that will take care of Miracles. Because the way that Secret covered their drafts. Remember, it's first 2 Morphlings, so they knew exactly what to pick and how to itemize versus this pick. Nigma trying to get something on the map here, down toward bottom. Should.
It in. Immediately do. This time round, Nigma outnumbering Matu and Puppet. They're ready to chase. They're going to be able to find Weeha. Try and get himself away from this. Matu's in with the Abyss, the swipe stacking up. As Weeha goes down, the sleep stop onto Mind Controllers and try to surge himself away. Matu committing with the BKB. Trying to run down Kuroki. Miracle's trying to look for some of the easier targets. He'll go towards Zai. Chasing him down. He will manage to get the kill. And Miracle, he's cleaning them up one by one. It's working. 3 kills for him as he he finds Nisha and then following it up with both Puppy and Zai getting taken out. It's signs of Miracle starting to do it.
Signs of hope as GH is starting to get levels too, so that enchant totem is higher level too. So that's definitely
Radiant's bottom tower
definitely a small
is
game.
under
They need a
attack.
couple more of those, especially if they can catch Nisha on the front line. Like
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Still though, Matu going pretty much
Matu's still
Dyer's top
unchecked in
tower
these
is
team
under
fights,
attack.
and with the Swift Blink done level 25, anybody he jumps on, he gets sort of one bash into to the follow-up of the Abyssal Blade active. He's going to be taking them down 100-0.
he's gonna kill anyone who shows. Weeha might have to be careful while he shows. Okay, he's okay. Matu's gonna back up, but that was a little scary for a second. Nigma, push back hard. And And now they get to get some decent wards out on the map too to control this area for Miracle again to take Rain. Kuroki's, I didn't even notice how far Kuroki actually was after that too. And Orchid up, so he'll be able to play around and he'll be able to actually counteract maybe Poppy. He might be able to do some decent stuff in the fight. Spock in the verse. Very tall hill to climb, as Miracle really has his work cut out for him. It's the only level 3 enchant totem, very close. I'm actually surprised GH took his time.
GH also with the force to maybe give some chance to those being jumped upon by Matu. Split them away from the bear for a second.
Smoking up, looking to get a high ground advantage. Everything is up for Team Nigma right now. They are kind of split up at the moment.
Radiant
Miracle.
are scanning.
They're gonna find him.
You came too close to what is mine.
GH. Ooh. On.
And this is, you know, we've seen this happen for most of the last 10 minutes. Anytime that the Nigma split up, somebody's gonna die. Secret, they're gonna be able to get Matu in position, and Matu's gonna get the kill.
They just have such distance to be able to catch heroes, really. If they split up at all, everyone on Secret has a way to gap close on top of these heroes. Even Zai with the stomp has a gap closer.
Outside of the base, he's gonna put the BKB in and attempt to get out of here. Matu staying on target. He's not gonna chase up to the high ground though. We are able to step back into the safety of his teammates.
He's going for the ice armor as well too. Ice armor plus his Shiva, so that good defense versus helping him out there. Matu, no, they're just gonna build toward, I think Link's on, I'd imagine on a couple heroes to protect versus the
Radiant's top
yeah,
tower
Lincoln's being
is
built
under
on Zai,
attack.
Lincoln's built on Matu. Shoot up. Nisha's going for the beat. Preparing themselves for the later stages of the game. Still expect Nigma as Morphling can still carry. It is an uphill battle, but they are itemizing just in case of that. Keeping their careers now in the Roche pit.
Subjective here for Secret for sure. Still don't feel any need to rush it. That's Kuro's next item complete. The blade.
He can protect versus that Ursa pretty decently.
Absolutely.
However, that Matu does get the Abyssal Blade on. If Kuro's got quick fingers, he can help him out. Poppy's hunting right now. Some information with the orb, but an Arcane Rune spawns bottom.
Oh, he wants it. And he will be able to get it. But he's had to put the BKB. Matu's in on top of him. And he's down. And he gets the Doom off, but that's not going to be good news for him. As that Doom won't do anything at all. Matu able to easily step away. And with We Are dead for a minute, Secret could look to get some damage done here to the base.
Without Doom, I don't know how they hold this. This is going to be real work cut out for Nigma to hold this high ground. It's 45 seconds. It's very likely for a Rax to just be down here when Secret does full commit. So maybe just full commit bottom with Kuroki and with Miracle.
He's ready to go under the tier 4s. He knows how strong he is right now, Matu. He's over to Miracle. Miracle is taunted, pulled back by the Remnant. He's dead as well.
Thank God.
Matu just taking him out inside of the base. He's ready to go for mind control again. Mind control's dead. It's a triple kill for Matu. They just can't fight him. That's a dieback on mind control.
Dire's top tower is
I'm
under
so
attack.
surprised they actually came back to the base to defend with these two instead of just consisting with the split push bottom. Matu's not going to go. If the Morphling's showing like that and they see him in a hot second, they're going to jump in with all this stable control. Massive problem with Matu. Easily able to kill it.
The Radiant.
Pick up everything. This shard is very tough to keep track of with the Ursa. The fact that it makes the same noise, I'm like, wait, he's enraging a lot. I think it actually threw off a couple of them in the fights too.
Yeah, it makes it very hard for you to sort of plan when to go on him.
Yeah.
You don't know if a DD's...
or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now Lincoln's finished on the Ursa. Lincoln's also, I believe, Oh, it actually switches. I went for a Silver Edge instead, so he's just... And they're starting to just get such overwhelming control. 28,000 gold lead and 45,000 experience lead.
I mean, it's getting to those sort of insane numbers that we have seen in some of these secret games when they're taking down a team.
Radiant are scanning.
And they're swinging over. They're predicting the movements. Ooh, can't quite get Kuroki there, but they're predicting that the split push is going to start coming. So they're clearing out those sidelines, looking for these greater treants. They actually got stuck in the tree this time around, but now they can pick up these tier 4 items as well, get themselves the next battle.
Matu's out for blood. He's ready to find someone.
Yep.
Yeah, Nigma definitely respecting the fact that they don't know what's out here. They're into the base.
They give Puppy the refresher shard since he has the Aghanims, so those coils are going to be very effective versus BKB cores.
See what they get with this one. They're going to try and maybe sort of bait Kuro up top. It's only Puppy.
Get Puppy again. Here comes.
For my time.
Weehar's kind of trapped.
Are coming.
He's trapped by the two fish. Ooh, that was a little spooky there. Was trapped momentarily there by the two fishes of his teammates. Does ever get his way out? Can he get on it? He wants to jump. He's in onto Nisha. Nisha's pretty tanky though. Buyback's going to come out from Puppy. But he had to block him off with the Fisher over to the side. Puppy looking for the counter initiation of Matu. He's ready to start charging it. He's going to begin to run them down. Zai's in with the stomp. A stolen Dune drop down onto Weehar. As Weehar's out, Nisha will end up living.
Gold and sweet.
Puppy's looking for a catch. They actually see Miracle for a second here. He has to blink.
He's going to give time for Matu to close in. He's got a few stones to throw out here, but nothing else left to save him. Miracle out of the game for 100. No buyback on the Morph. Secret 30,000 gold lead. And Nisha, he's even finding his own little bit of action down bottom. Kuro in the trees, trying to run away from this. He's ticking down the Spirit Vessel, trapped up by the creeps. Kuro's down, taking the base. As he really does leave, there's nothing that Nigma can do right now.
No, and Puppy level 25 before Nisha is by the way there. Even before his eyes level 21. Puppy's really high level is. Yeah, just cleaning up the base, no more fling. Again, Matt's blasting it 32-14. There was maybe some small hopes for Nigma in the mid game, but Secret barely giving up any of his kills. 4 heroes again.
It just fell apart so quickly for Nigma in this game. When we still look back to the early stages where it was close, but when it fell apart, it just really fell apart. That whole period where they were losing core after core in all these different situations. Matu jumping in, the Invis will save him for now. As Weehar, he actually reveals himself and allows Matu to just jump back in on top of it. Stolen Fisher out. Weehar's dead. He has got a buyback available, but mind control, he does not. They'll have Miracle back in 20 seconds. Maybe they'll give it one more chance here. A Secret, they're ready to close it. They're onto the tier 4s. They've got the fortification. Miracle up in 10, along with Kuro, GH, and a Weehar buyback.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Okay, one more shot at a fight. At a 43k deficit.
Yeah,
all 5
45k
at
now.
the top of the network.
What can they pull off? As Puppy's already in, tries to put the refresher, but he instantly gets silenced. They got the stolen fish though out onto pretty much the entire team. They're catching the fourth and Yapzor as they're ready to take him down one by one. Miracle has to wait for back to the safety of his fountain. We are trying to run down Puppy. He wants to kill Puppy. We'll see if he gets him inside the base. Meanwhile, Nisha and Matu looking for a kill on Miracle. They'll get him. Matu in on top of him once again, and Weehar won't even be able to get Puppy as Puppy taunts him running away. And now Nisha's ready to come forward. As he'll live for a little bit here with the cloak. He's out to the side, but they've found him. Another Fisher dropped down from Yap, so Weehar Just being toyed with by
Dyer's
Secret
middle
as he'll go
tower
for the TP out with the remainder of his BKB. He'll get away, but the Ancient in a whole lot of trouble here. Matu, he's more than happy to continue to pad his stats, pick up more action. As Secret just playing around with Nigma outside of the fountain. In they go, onto Weeha. He will live again, GH. This guy having a bit of fun here, dropping Echo Slams as Matu is ready to dive. Into the fountain he goes, takes out GH, takes out Kuroki. He's going to be able to get Weeha as well. They'll call in now, they'll tap themselves out. GG is there, 45k lead to end it up, 41 to 16. As Secret vote for these games.